Good morning, courtroom two. You all just let me know when you're ready to get started.
Yes, sir.
Good morning. How you doing today? Good.
Good morning. You ready for show number nine, Mr. Clemps?
Let's see, do I have anyone from the solicitor's office on with me? I don't believe that any prosecutors are with us. We'll check with them and see what time they plan on getting on.
Well,
Miss Grace, are you with me?
Ms. Lewis is
Yes,
with
sir.
Oh, good morning, Ms. Lewis.
Mhm.
Would you call the solicitor's office and inquire as to whom will be with us this morning?
I definitely will.
Thank you. Yes, you're fine, Miss Mann. You can step away if you need to.
Good morning, Judge. This is Katrina again. I just spoke to Mr. Rode. He said that Ryan Seacos is supposed to be getting on the line soon. He apologized to the court for delay. Ms. Evans was supposed to get on, but I guess the circumstances, something happened. So they're getting Mr. Seacos on the line now. So he's supposed to be chiming in a couple more minutes.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it, Ms. Lewis.
Mhm. It's coming on now, Judge.
State's here, Your Honor.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Sirocco. Hope you're doing well this morning.
Good morning. I'm well. Thank you.
Whenever you're ready for us, courtroom two.
All right. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. Tell me where we are.
Number nine, Mr. Clems.
Okay. And this is going to be a negotiated plea, Mr. White?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Clems. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can put your hands down. Thank you, Mr. Clems. Yes, Mr. Sirocco.
Yes, Your Honor. For the criminal trespass, the state's recommendation is 12 months, served 30 days, credit for time served, balance probated, to enroll in and complete the Next Level Boys Academy, 20 hours community service, stay away from the flats on Maple, and that is located at 55 Maple Street. We would ask that defense stipulate the factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea.
Your Honor, we do stipulate for the purposes of plea, we would just ask to waive the first 2 months of his probation fees, and ask that his probation terminate or go non-report once he completes all his requirements.
Does appear he's got some significant open case here. We'll be fine with non-reporting, but not termination, Judge.
Does he require the assistance of a social worker, Mr. White?
Judge, he may, and I'm going to speak with him in just a moment.
Okay. Mr. Clems, it's my understanding that in case 26 CR 002873G, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass. Is that correct?
I kind of stay on the premises, but I'm gonna just plead.
What, I'm sorry, 1 second, Judge.
Okay.
forward. Judge, we're ready to go forward.
Okay, and I take it that in your assessment, Mr. White, that he's competent enough to take the plea?
Judge, he understands what's going on.
Okay. Do we know anything about, well, let me just say this. I would rather find out a little bit more about his circumstances, where he's going to go when he gets out, if he has somebody, if not. It's
Fair enough. Our social worker just arrived. I can have her speak with him and maybe get a little more information. We can.
okay. I'd
Review it.
appreciate that. I don't want to set him up for failure as far as even if he takes a plea and if he doesn't have anywhere to resign and is going to have difficulty. And so if you'll have a social worker speak with him first, I'd appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely, Judge. Thank you.
All right, number 10, Mr. McCurry will be next.
Are you ready?
This is position 10.
Right.
Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Curry. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Yes, Mr. Soroka.
Yes, Your Honor. For the theft by shoplifting, that is count one, state's recommending 12 months served, 90 days, credit for time served, balance suspended. Stay away from the target at 3535 Peachtree Road. And for the willful obstruction, 12 months probation, $300 fine. We would ask the defense stipulate the factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea.
We do stipulate for the purposes of plea, Judge, and we would ask to waive 3 months of the probation fees. He's going to be in jail another 27 days, I believe, according to my calculation. Convert his fine to the community service and allows probation to terminate a non-reporting.
We would be fine with non-reporting, Judge, not termination.
Mr. Curry, it's my understanding in case 26 CR 002835Y, you wish to plead guilty to theft by shoplifting and willful obstruction of law enforcement. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at the present time?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right?
Yes, sir.
Is anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I will accept your plea, Mr. Curry. As far as the obstruction charge, I am going to suspend that fine and the balance will be suspended. So once you complete the time in jail, you'll need to stay away from that target, but you won't be on probation. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, let's get 7 and 8, Mr. Schleicher.
Just do the time.
Yeah, go on.
Well, you're gonna go to the gas.
I know it.
You-
7 and 8.
Your Honor, this position 7 and 8, Mr. Clay, it's going to be a negotiated plea.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, Mr. Clayat. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Place your hand down. Yes, Mr. Soroka.
Yes, Your Honor. The state's recommendation here will be 12 months served, 20 days, credit for time served. We'd be recommending either restitution for Ramon Cleat, open for 30 days, or 30 hours community service. We did give that option. We're recommending MHET and 12 months compliance with 12 months of supervision. Stay away from the incident location 1034 Iris Street Southwest, and that's in Atlanta. We would ask the defense stipulate a factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea. And as for position 8, The failure to appear, state will null pros that. Upon acceptance of the plea to position 7, we would like to sound for Mr. Rahman Kliat at this time, Judge.
Mr. Cleat is on the line and wishes to address the court. Now is your opportunity. Doesn't appear so. What's the restitution for, Mr. Sirocco?
It's for the damage to the bedroom window, Your Honor, of Mr. Kliat.
Okay. Mr. White?
And Judge, that's his brother, and we've chosen the 30 hours of community service. We would ask to waive all of his supervision fees if he's going to have to be on the entire 12 months. And nothing further.
Okay, Mr. Clayat, it's my understanding that in case 25 CR 0037776F, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass and damage to property. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up that right?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated. I will waive the fees for you while you're on probation. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, next item 13, Mr. Downey.
But you have the correct. It should be leasing in the next one. It's all. Did you not? Okay. Yeah. I'll mention it. Very good. Okay. All right. We're good. We are. This is position 13. Downing.
Yes, this will be a negotiated plea?
That's correct. Sorry.
Okay, very good. Good morning, Mr. Downing. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can place your hand down. Thank you. Mrs. Rocco?
Yes, Your Honor. The state's recommendation for the loiter prowl is going to be 12 months, served 36 days, credit for time served, balance probated, 40 hours community service, no further contact with Mr. Jeffrey Snell. Stay away from Snell Law Offices, and that is located at 318 Maxwell Road in Alpharetta. We would ask that defense stipulate the factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea.
We just stipulate for the purposes of plea, Judge. By our calculation, it's a 36-day sentence. He's done 18 days, so he should be released in the next 24 hours. Waive the first 2 months probation fees if at all possible, and allows probation to terminate once he completes his community service.
And we would just be asking for that to run suspended. We want him to stay away from the law offices here.
Say it again, Mr. Sirocco?
We want him to stay away from the law offices here. We want him to remain on probation. We're not asking him to report subsequent to completing the terms of the condition here, that being the 40 hours community service.
Okay.
But with the balance suspended, he would still have to stay away from the law offices, or you can bring back the case. So, I mean, he doesn't have to be on probation.
Well,
Or-
he has to be on probation for community service, and then he can go non-reporting.
My argument was to terminate once he's completed his community service. The stay away will still be in effect.
Not if he's not on probation.
That's absolutely untrue. We do suspended sentences with stay away all the time. You can bring the entire case back if he violates. So,
Okay, anything else from either of you before I take the plea?
No, Judge.
nothing further, Judge.
All right. Mr. Downing, it's my understanding that in case 26 CR 002840E, you wish to plead guilty to loitering and prowling. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you don't have to hold your hand up, Mr. Downing. You're fine. Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation? Say it again for me.
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up that right?
Yes, sir.
Has
Yes, Your-
anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Downing. I will waive the first 2 months of the probation fees to help you get on your feet. I'll have the probation go non-reporting once you complete the terms. Good luck to you, sir.
Moment. I'm going back to number 9, Mr. Clem.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Is he good?
What I need help with?
No, go, just sit right here. Let them talk. Sit over here. Second row. Right here, right here. Good. We need to go number 25, Mr. Ivy.
Good morning, Mr. Ty. Hope you're doing well.
Good morning, Your Honor.
This will be a negotiated plea, is that right?
That's correct.
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Ivy. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. Yes, Mr. Sirocco.
Yes, Your Honor. The state's recommendation for the theft by shoplifting, and this is just position 25. 12 months served 30 days, credit for time served. The anti-theft course, 40 hours of community service, and stay away from the target, and that is located at 3660 Marketplace Boulevard. We would ask that defense stipulate the factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea.
Defense stipulates, Your Honor. I thought that Mr. Rhodes was handling the calendar today, so I did reach out to him to request the anti-theft course be suspended and possibly the community service hours, Your Honor. Mr. Ivy has been homeless for the past 4 years. But he states that he can report to probation and he has an email address which he can, access. If an anti-theft course could be possibly with the fees waived, he would be able to do that. But he does
So-
not have resources to do an anti-theft course while on probation.
Unfortunately, he has prior theft by shoplifting convictions.
In the anti-theft court, that is online, is that right?
To my understanding, Judge, yes.
And do we know how much it cost?
That would be more of a question for probation.
Right, but he could, Mr. Ty, you're telling me do the 40 hours of community service?
Yeah, he can.
Would he, if he can do the community service, I'd be willing to switch out 50 hours of community service and eliminate the anti-theft course, and I'll waive his fees while he's on probation. Is that something that he'd be interested in?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. All right, nothing further. Mr. Ivy, it's my understanding that in case 26 CR 002895L, you wish to plead guilty to theft by shoplifting, is that correct?
Guilty, yes.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, I'm not.
You're represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up that right?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll accept your plea, Mr. Ivy. The court sentence will be 12 months to serve 30 days, credit for time served, 50 hours of community service, and stay away from that target at Marketplace Boulevard. I'm going to waive the fees for you while you're on probation. And when you complete the terms of the probation, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. I also want him to see a social worker to give him information on housing if it's necessary. Okay? All right. Good luck to you, Mr. Ivy.
Ready for me again? Yes. I go back number 9, Mr. Clems. Your Honor, our social worker did speak with Mr. Clems. He is, in her estimation, he can go forward with the plea. And he does have, housing, with his, I think it was with his brother when he's released, so.
Okay. All right. You're still under oath, Mr. Clems. I'm not sure how far we got into it, Mr. Sirocco. If you would like to go over your recommendation again.
Yes, Your Honor. I think that'd be a good idea. The state's recommendation for the criminal trespass, and this is position 9, 12 months served, 30 days credit for time served, balance probated. The Next Level Boys Academy, 20 hours of community service. Stay away from the flats on Maple, and that is 55 Maple Street. And I believe, but if not, could defense stipulate a factual basis, venue and ID for purposes of the plea.
And Judge, I'm sorry, this is, kind of late in the call. I'm not sure, while he is competent in the plea, I'm not sure that he could, I'm not sure where the Next Level Boys Academy is, but it sounds like it might be difficult, if not impossible, for him to complete something like that.
It's something we usually use for in diversionary tracks. From my understanding, it's not super strenuous and it involves meeting with groups of similarly aged young men and I believe there are like guidance counselors involved. I'm not, from my understanding, it's not a very strenuous program.
Okay, I mean, we can give it a shot, Judge.
Okay. Do you know how long the program is, Mr. Sirocco?
Excuse me, he said the program was 20 hours and
No.
why would I need to go to a program when I
Judge, I don't have that information. I can try and figure that out, but we would have to hold on the case.
Okay. It's just the first time that I'm seeing this Next Level Boys Academy. So I'm not familiar with it.
It's not usually something that comes up on SAP.
Oh, okay. Hold on 1 second.
Okay, Judge.
Okay, I'm being told from Ms. Lewis that it's a mentor program that costs $25 and it's 12 weeks. Ms. Lewis, is that $25 total or $25 a week?
I think it's $20 per session, because we had this question on the last SAP on Thursday, and the judge was inquiring about it, and Ms. Tucker indicated it's a mentor program where they meet up with mentor people and it costs, and she wanted to waive all the fees for the individual last time because it's a 12 weeks program.
Okay, thank you. Mr. White?
It said, is it $20 or $25 per session?
It's per session.
Yeah, there's no way he can swing that, Judge.
so I don't need a mental program. I wouldn't
We
even
heard-
trespass.
In lieu of that additional community service, I'm not at this point, this wasn't my offer here, but I'm not sure if 30 hours additional community service would sound better to you, Mr. White.
We can, would you rather do 50 hours?
Which one will give me out your equipment? Because I honestly don't understand why community service or any other thing because I stay on the premises. Not like I was trespassing
Judge,
like this any other.
I feel at this point, he keeps denying that he was trespassing and
Okay, okay. Matter of fact,
we should just enter a not guilty plea at this point.
I'm just trying to get out of here as quick as possible. You know what I'm saying?
And he's saying that he wants to enter a plea just to get out of jail. So I've explained to him over and over again that if he wants to enter a plea, he's going to have to accept, that he was trespassing. He's saying that he wasn't, he had a right to be there. So I think at this point, maybe the best thing to do, protect his rights is to enter a not guilty.
Okay, well, why don't we try this, Mr. White? If you want to, and I know it's extra work on you all, but if I can reset him for the next week's SAP calendar, if you can reach out.
I don't.
Hold on 1 second.
I
And if we can verify that he has somewhere to go and someone that's going to look after him, then I would be willing to. I'm not sure what type of bond he has, but I'm willing to consider looking at the bond if he has a place to go and has somebody that can come and verify that he'll be staying with them. I agree. I don't believe he should be entering into a plea today, but I do want to try to see if we can help him in some way.
Judge, he has $1,000 good bond.
Say it again, Ms. Lewis.
It's $1,000 good bond that he has to make. It's $1,000 surety bond that he has to make.
Did I give it to him?
No, Judge Williams did.
Okay. So whatever you want to do, Mr. White, if you want to just enter a waiver, that's fine. If you want to reset it to next week to see if we can find somewhere that he can go, I'm happy to do that as well.
I have a place to go. I actually have a place to go.
Judge, he says that he has a place with his brother when he gets out.
So no, I don't have to go to my
But he
brother.
does-
If I'm banned on, if I can't go on that premises, I go to my friend's house.
But he doesn't have the number or address.
It's on my phone.
It's on his phone, which he doesn't have access to until he gets out. So
So
that's why we can't verify.
But my bond is only $100. I did my time served. Only thing I was in here for was a criminal trespassing. It wasn't a really criminal trespassing if I wasn't even knocking on any door or disturbing anybody's property or anything. I was just coming to visit, and then I just got arrested. So, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of like wishy-washy for me because I was actually minding my own business. I wasn't terrified about anything.
All right. So, Mr. White, I guess if you'll enter a waiver, your case will be returned to the division judge, Mr. Clems. You'll get notice of your next hearing date, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Here we go. Come on. Come on. We go. Come on.
We muted.
All right, number 15, 16, Mr. Carter.
This is position 15, Judge, Mr. Gay, he's a negotiated plea.
Okay. And 16, they're both negotiated?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Gay. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you. Yes, Mr. Siraka.
Yes, Your Honor. For position 15, the theft by shoplifting, 12 months served 4 days, credit for time served, balance probated, 40 hours community service, stay away from the Walmart at 844 Cleveland Avenue in East Point. For position 16, the other theft by shoplifting, 12 months served 30 days, credit for time served, balance probated, anti-theft course, $265 fine. Stay away from that same Walmart in East Point, and this would run concurrent with position 15. We would ask the defense stipulate the factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea.
We do stipulate for the purpose of the plea, Judge. We would just have to convert that fine to an additional 26 and a half hours of community service. Waive first 2 months of his probation fees and allow probation to go non-reporting once he completes all his requirements.
Non-reporting is fine, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Gay, it's my understanding that in case 25 CR 001757E, you wish to plead guilty to theft by shoplifting. And in case 26 CR 002832E, you wish to plead guilty to theft by shoplifting. Is that correct?
Correct.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
Okay, I'll accept the plea as negotiated. Mr. Gay, I will waive the fees for you while you're on probation. I'll convert the fine to additional community service. When you complete the terms of the probation, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
17 to 18, Mr. Green.
Good morning, Mr. Green. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. You can place your hand down. Mr. Sirocco?
Yes, Judge. The state's recommendation for the loiter prowl and criminal trespass, counts 1 and 2 respectively, are the same. 12 months, served 98 days, credit for time served, balance suspended. Stay away from the Hertz Rental Car Center Parkway in College Park. We would ask that defense stipulate a factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea. And as part of the plea, upon acceptance, the state will null pros the failure to appear position 18.
Judge, we do stipulate for the purposes of plea, have nothing further. He has served the requisite amount of time.
Okay. Mr. Green, it's my understanding that in case 24 CR 007160A, you wish to plead guilty to loitering and prowling and criminal trespass. Is that correct?
Yes.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right?
Yes.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Green. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
21, Mr. Honeycutt.
Hold on, Judge, before we go to the next position, is there a conflict attorney on for ACDC?
It's my understanding that there will not be, well, for most of the cases, there will not be a conflict attorney on. So Ms. McLeod has filed a leave of absence that extends through June 8th. So her cases are going to have to be reset until the SAP calendar on June 9th. I believe that Mr. Murphy has one case on here, a Lindsay Ramirez, position number 46, and I do not know if he has announced or not today.
Okay.
Ms. Lewis, do we know if Mr. Murphy's going to be on the line with us today?
I will double check, Judge. Give me a second. I'm just checking to see if he filed a waiver in this case.
Okay. So ACDC, who do you have there with you that need to be addressed by a conflict attorney?
I'm not sure of their position numbers, but I have Mr. Yates, I have Miss Norwood, and Miss Shaw.
I have a private attorney for Mr. Yates.
Yes, Clarence Johnson has a leave filed in the Yates matter until the 29th. So Mr. Yates is going to be reset for June 6th. Okay. So that's Yates. He'll be reset. Tell me the other two names again. I'm sorry.
Norwood and Shaw.
And Norwood is 39 and 40.
Okay, so I believe that Norwood is going to be reset until 6/9, and Shaw, I believe it's also Ms. Murphy's, Ms. McLeod's, that will be reset until 6/9 as well. So, their
Okay.
cases will be reset.
And Judge, also position 46, Romines, we have listed as Odyssey has conflict attorney needed. I don't know that anybody's been,
I believe that that's Mr. Murphy's case.
okay.
Judge, I reached out to, Attorney Monique Jones for the position, for Rob. I never heard no answer because she did file an entry on this case. I don't know if she's still representing him or not, but I never heard back from her, but I did reach out to, she did file an entry. Her name was Attorney Monique Jones, and I think she was a conflict attorney at that time. And I did try to reach out to her, but I never heard nothing back.
Miss Lewis, which case was that?
Lindsay,
I think it's 23.
that's position
46.
46, that's correct.
Thank you.
Okay, so it's either,
Then I'm not sure. You just have to get in touch.
so,
Make sure.
and
There's no more conflict for Fulton County.
she's no longer conflicted. Okay. So I believe that this case is Mr. Murphy's case. So why don't we just reset position 46 until next week?
Can I
Yes.
take care of it
S-
today? Sir,
Okay, so have we covered everyone?
can I please take care of it today?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, you're welcome.
Judge. Okay, Judge, Miss, is it
Lindsay
Romine?
Romines.
Miss Romine's asking to take care of that. I don't know if she wants to represent herself or,
6.
it is a, time served offer on a nearly 6-year-old case. There's some probation attached, but
Okay, and where is Miss Romanez?
Right here.
Oh, okay. So if you want to talk to her, Mr. White, and she wants you to represent her, that's fine with the court.
Thank you.
I mean, I'll,
Is that, or
I
she
can-
can, all right,
I'll relay the offer to her. I mean, technically, we can't represent her, but I can relay the offer to her and then she can make a decision. And we can help her fill out paperwork and so forth, but.
all right. Is this Mr. Murphy's client? Can somebody verify that for
No,
me?
it's not Mr. Murphy's client.
It's not Mr. Murphy's client?
No, this is the one, this is the young lady that's no longer a conflict attorney with us. I said Mrs. Jones. So she neither want to be assigned to her, so I'm trying to get Mr. Murphy now to see if he can get on the line.
Okay, so let's see if we can get Mr. Murphy first. If we can't get Mr. Murphy, then I'll explain her rights to her and we'll find out what she wants to do.
Thank you.
Okay? Thank you.
Thank you.
Who do we have next?
24, Mr. Honeycutt.
And Judge, this is gonna be a non-negotiated plea.
And I take it is the time in custody. That's
Correct, Judge.
all right. Ms. Stallworth, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. Give me one moment, please.
Okay, yes.
Position 24.
Yes, Honeycutt.
Apologies, my computer's moving so slow. He does have an active warrant from Fulton County for a probation violation. Date of that warrant is January the 14th of 2026. I'm not sure if it's still active or not. There are 26 cycles. There is an FTA out of Clayton County in 2025. There's a battery conviction out of Fulton from 2024. Moment, sorry. My computer just froze. Oh, there it goes. Okay, sorry. There is, he's currently on probation out of Fulton County for aggravated assault, possession of firearm or knife during commission, and receipt, possession, or transport of firearm, convicted felon. There's another FTA in 2018 of Fulton. And another FTA out of Fulton in 2017. There's a 2017 conviction out of Clayton County for criminal trespass, contributing to delinquency or dependency of a minor, and criminal attempt to commit a felony. There's another 2013 conviction out of Fulton for simple battery, family violence, and criminal trespass. Another FTA in 2013 out of Fulton. There's another 2013 conviction out of Muskogee County for crossing state county guard lines. And then that appeared to be all, Your Honor. Nothing further to report.
Thank you. Yes, Mr. Soroka.
Yes, and what was non-negotiated about this?
The time.
The time? Okay. Well, you've heard the history here, Judge. 29 cycles, a lot of violent history, recent history, recent convictions, and more than enough reasons for 180 days, which is more than fair, given this was another DV case. This was April 4th, 2026, Your Honor. The officers responded to a dispute at 2884 Concord Court in East Point, an apartment complex. Officers spoke with Mr. Latrell Honeycutt Sr. He was struck by his son because he had approached him about being disrespectful towards his mother. And when he went to confront his son, he pushed him and slapped him in the face and left the house on foot. He did live there. He comes and stays and goes from time to time. But he also admitted to pushing his father after being Mirandized, the defendant did, during the verbal altercation there that escalated. With his history, multiple battery convictions. I did see there was a battery against a pregnant person I believe that was transferred to Superior Court was the last update we had on that. I'd have to confirm the case number, but where is it? It's 22 CR 001814J. That was transferred to Superior Court. Discharge of a firearm on or near a public highway or street. So that should be in Superior Court. Let's see. Yeah, recent violent felony misdemeanor convictions. The state's offer is reasonable. We would ask that Your Honor follow the state's recommendation here for count one, the simple battery family violence, 12 months, serve 180 days, credit for time served, balance probated, 12-week anger management, 80 hours community service, no further contact with Latrell Honeycutt Sr. For count two, 12 months probation, concur with count one, balance probated, Again, no further contact with Mr. Honeycutt Senior, and stay away from the Concord Court in East Point address, 2884 Concord Court in East Point. And I should mention, I did see there were several, I believe, unsuccessful terminations of probation for not completing DV counseling. Among the reasons, that was for 22 CR 001813J. That was the 2022 battery family violence conviction. And as you heard, he's currently on probation. So
Can we go over?
that's the defense stipulated to factual basis venue and ID.
Has your office reached out to the father, Mr. Sirocco?
I'm sure we have. Let me see if we were able to reach him. We have not been able to reach him with respect to this case yet, Judge. We tried multiple numbers, lines, and points where we think we could make contact, but we haven't been able to speak with him.
Okay. Yes, Mr. White.
Your Honor, Mr. Honeycutt has actually already spent 46 days in jail at this point on this charge. As you heard, even from the state, there was no injury. Simply, Mr. Honeycutt pushed his father away from him in order to keep him out of his space and to possibly prevent him striking him, Junior. We're just asking that you give him credit for the amount of time he served. He's willing to double his community service and do 160 hours of community service. He has the anger management that he also has to take. And additionally, he is being held on some probation issues, another case. We believe those are going to be cleared up pretty quickly. He did report, but he had a probation officer that they had issues with and apparently got fired for unprofessional conduct. And so they have to assign him a new probation officer. But at this point, given the amount of time he's done in jail, the fact that this was merely a push, we also believe that he was reset from the 21st and that he was offered time served, obviously not straight time served, with probation on that at that time. And we reset him to see what was going to happen with his probation case. He's since been rescheduled for those probation cases. They have not been, there is no new hearing date set at this point, but at this point, he would just like to put these cases behind him. Also, we think it's unusual. There's one victim and 2 charges here. Anyway, we're asking, give the credit for time served, double his probation, and all other requirements stay the same. Double his community service.
And I take it in the last, well, I remember that he was reset for those probation cases. What is he on probation for? That's
I've got the case numbers, Judge, but I don't know the actual.
The aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, 3 counts of that. This is 22 SC 181187. Possession of firearm during commission, simple battery, family violence, and possession of a firearm during by a convicted felon. That's all in the same case. And then let me see the other probation violation. That being for, let's see. I know there are multiple. They may be for the same case, possibly, but it's not as, these are not his only probation violations. There have been several others in 2025.
We this. We're not talking about what he has had in the past. We're talking about what's holding him now.
I know, but
I don't think that was-
I want to know as far as the probation that he's on, if he did
Right.
have to complete some courses, and if he's being violated for not completing those courses, then I think that's one thing that the court in this matter should consider. If he's done the family violence intervention program in that other case, then that's something the court would also like to know. So I'll either one or two things today. I'm happy to reset him again, so you can figure out when that probation violation hearing will be, or I will accept the offer, the recommendation from the state. So whatever you all want to do.
My comment was direct, the state was rereading the same thing that we've been over 3 or 4 times about some other probation violations. My understanding is it's not why he's been violated on this case. It has to do with this actual probation officer. He has to be assigned a new probation officer. And they are waiting to see what happens with this case.
Okay, well, again, I believe it's a fair offer as far as the state is concerned, given his history. So if he wants to accept the court will accept the state's recommendation if he wants to continue with the plea today.
Yeah, and one of those, I do have a few more answers. They are different probation violations for different cases. One for the 23 SC 19111.
Mr. Srocco, can you hold
Yeah.
off, please, because
I can,
Mr. White's speaking to his client, so give him that opportunity for me.
Thank you for letting me know.
Okay.
We said it next week.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. White. And so I'll see you back next week, Mr. Honeycutt.
Thank you, Judge.
That's 526, correct?
Yes.
And if we got 29 and 30, Mr. Kendrick.
Yeah.
The negotiated plea, Mr. Ty.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Kendrick. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is, you all still with me there? Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Mr. Ty, okay. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Thank you for raising your right hand, sir. Do you swear affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, sir. You can place your hand down. Yes, Mr. Sirocco?
Yes, Your Honor, the state's recommendation for its positions 29 and 30, 12 months, balance suspended, no further contact with Ahmed Khan. Stay away from the Chevron gas station, 4485 Washington Road in East Point. And it's the same recommendation for position 30. The other criminal trespass, we would ask the defense stipulate the factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea.
We do so stipulate, Your Honor, and that is our understanding of the plea.
Mr. Kendrick, it's my understanding that in case 26 CR 000192E, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass, and in case 26 CR 002887E, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at the present time?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right? Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Kendrick. You know you can't go back to that Chevron, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
Guys, can you clarify the plea? So it's 12 months to serve anything and balance suspended? Because they just said no further contact. They don't have nothing on.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. Let me, if if I could have 1 second.
Keys.
The 29 would be the probationary sentence concurrent with the position 30. Position 30, 12 months, serve 30 days, credit for time served with the balance suspended is, I believe, what was intended here. That would be intended to be a time served plea, Judge.
Okay, so time served plea, balance suspended, and he served the time that he has needed to serve. Okay. Who do we have next?
Position 31, 32, and 33, Mr. Keys.
Your Honor, if I may, we did not receive an offer for Mr. Keys. He has been in custody since May 7th on these charges, and he is only held on a $5,000 bond on position 33. As we have not received an offer, I would request to modify this to a signature bond through pretrial services, with any conditions that Your Honor deems appropriate.
Okay, do we know why there's not an offer, Mr. Sirocco, for position, for any, I don't see an offer.
I'm not, yeah, I understand. I'm not personally privy to it, Judge. This is really not my calendar. But if we could get the criminal history here.
Okay, Ms. Stallworth?
Yes, Your Honor.
May I have the history for Mr. Keys?
Yes, Your Honor. Let me he has 5 cycles total. There's a 2023 NOLO out of Forsyth County for possession of marijuana less than an ounce. And there's also an FTA from Forsyth County in 2023. There is a 2014 NOLO out of Woodstock Municipal for possession of marijuana less than an ounce. And that appears to be all for his history. Nothing further.
Okay, so can someone tell me what the bond is on, I guess the only one that needs a bond or that's holding him is position 33, the simple battery?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Lewis, can you tell me what the bond is on that?
Yes, I'm looking at it. I have a violation date of 2/10 on ours, and then they have 2/12 on the booking screen. I'm assuming of 2023 is the same case, but it was amended to a $5,000 through pretrial services on 5/19. Oh, okay, that was about 5/19/23, and then he fell to PR. Okay, I see what I'm saying now. Okay, hold up. Entry. Wait a minute. Did pretrial surrender him on this charge?
Yes, Your Honor, I believe that it is.
Yeah, pretrial surrendered him on this bond.
And did they surrender him do we know why they surrendered him? Because of the other violations?
I'm double checking.
Appears to be an open case, Your Honor, 23 CR 0000879G for simple battery family violence and simple battery against a person who is 65 years or older or pregnant.
Right, that's the one we're talking about.
Okay.
As to why, and I guess my question was, why did pretrial surrender that bond? Was it because of the two subsequent allegations? Or was he not reporting?
I'm trying to see if I see a note. I'm sorry.
Maybe someone from pretrial could advise.
We're having to take, but I would be under supervision, so I would have to call and figure it out. I'm trying to see if the dates. There was a new case. He was on pretrial for the 2023 case and then also on the 2026 case.
And Your Honor, I will say that the case holding him is a 2023 case where he was originally under a signature bond through pretrial services. The other cases are January 2025 and April 2025. So I do believe that, you know, he would, and he states that he can report to pretrial services. And at this point, he's been in custody and there has been no offer. So would request the signature bond through pretrial services on the position 33.
Yeah, I see notes in the system that pretrial surrendered him on the 23 CR 00876G. I don't know if that's a typo. If the jail put that in there, but that was additional charge that was added on May the 9th of 2026. Just checking the case.
Well, for positions 31 and 32, did the bond on those,
Those were not
is it a
surrendered.
is it a pretrial bond though on both of
Yeah,
these?
it's a pretrial, yeah, pretrial service. Yeah.
So I don't understand why if subsequently if pretrial accepted him, that they would be surrendering the 2023. I don't understand that, and I also don't understand why there isn't an offer on any of these, given that, you know, given his history, he should have had an offer. I should have said, given his limited history, there should be no problem with providing an offer.
Thank you, Judge.
So, Mr. Sirocco, unless the state has an objection, I'm going to reinstate the $5,000 pretrial bond on position 33.
Yeah, is there, can I just review that? What are the terms of the original bond there?
Original bond, I have it right here. That was on 5/19 of 2023. It says, hold on, it's coming up now.
Because we did, yeah, I pulled it up. I don't see anything about what the state would be concerned about. We did receive a message from his father regarding concerns for a diagnosis of his MH and continued non-compliance with medication. It's been a struggle with worsening symptoms, and inability to manage his what he's dealing with there. Is there any way we can get a social worker, MH eval, something going here with compliance?
Breakout room to discuss this instead of open.
I didn't say anything specifically, Mr. White.
Social worker here, Your Honor, and in addition, his father is deceased.
Yeah.
He lives with his mother.
Oh, this was from his mother. Apologies, but this was and she made reference to that and some of the struggles there.
Have you been able to pull up that previous bond, Ms. Lewis?
Yes, I did. It was amended by Judge Law. She wrote a book here. But the special condition, the bond is a $5,000 signature bond to pretrial release. And the following conditions were no further violent contact with the defendant parents, including his father and Anthony Key, and his intent by the parents and the defendants for defendant to reside at the parents' home at 1360 T Book Court, Roswell, Georgia. It has his father, Anthony Key, will sign the release papers that was at the time. Anticipate that he signed by release for the Fulton County Jail. Reference in the above point will occur on Tuesday. She has all this release thing back on May the 23rd, 23. He was supposed to have been released to, I guess, the individual at that time. Defendant was continue his medication. And if current hold, and at the time he had a current hold in Forsyth County, and he was supposed to have been transferred to Forsyth County if that hold was released at that time. So that's what she had down in her amended order based on the conditions. But now they're saying that his father is deceased, so I don't know if that needs to be changed or amended now.
Yeah.
And there was no further contact with the parents.
No further violent contact with the parents.
Minute order.
And pretrial did surrender
Right,
him
okay,
on his
I see
case,
what you're
but they mistyped, I guess the jail mistyped the case number, because the case number ends at 879. And they got 876. So I think it's a typo.
And Your Honor, we have no objection to those original conditions on the signature bond through pretrial service. No violent contact with his mother, return to the home, remain compliant with any treatment plan.
Okay, anything further, Mr. Sirocco?
That's it. I just wish we had someone from pretrial to speak to this, but
Okay, given the
Here's somebody.
given the circumstances, if you'll prepare that bond, Mr. Ty, and get it to us, I'll get it signed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you, Mr. Keys.
Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.
Very long.
34, 35, 36, Mr. Long.
What are we doing with Mr. Long today?
It is a negotiated plea, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Good morning.
Your Honor, could I have a brief 1-minute recess? I got someone banging at my door.
Okay, all
Thank
right.
you.
Let me know when you're ready, Mrs. Rocco.
I'm back. Thank you for your understanding here.
Okay, let's see, are we ready, Mr. Ty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, good morning, Mr. Long. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony, hold it like that for me. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I swear.
All right, thank you, Mr. Long. You can place your hand down. Mr. Sirocco?
Yes, Your Honor. For position 34, the willful obstruction and possession and use of drug-related objects, respectively. For count one, 12 months served, 60 days, credit for time served, balance probated, $300 fine. Count two, 12 months probation, concurrent with count one, ADT, no illegal drugs. This is with position 35, the theft by shoplifting. In that case, 12 months probation, concurrent with 26 CR 00947Y. And that is stay away from the Chevron at 490 Ralph David Abernathy Boulevard in Atlanta, anti-theft course. And position 36, the other theft by shoplifting, 12 months probation concurrent with the case ending in 947Y. Stay away from Welcome Foods at 1003 McDaniel Street in Atlanta, 30 hours community service. We would ask the defense stipulate the factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea. That should be all for the state.
Mr. Ty?
Honor, we stipulate, so my understanding is that he has served 21 days. And so, based on the plea, he would be serving 9 more days, Your Honor. And I would ask that the $300 fine be suspended, and only the ADET remain. And I would request all probation fees to be waived and probation fee non-reporting once he completes the ADET.
So you're asking for no anti-theft course
Yeah.
for two shoplifting cases? What, I'm not sure what the
Theft course.
ask is.
Well, Your Honor, and the reason for that, we can always, we could seek to modify the sentence later on, but he is held on a case in Superior Court where he doesn't have a bond right now. So in the event he remains in custody for another 3 or 4 months or maybe more.
Which is it's another theft case, Judge. It's a robbery.
Okay, so the offer initially was for position 35, an anti-theft course, and position 36, 30 hours of community service. So in essence, this is non-negotiated.
Your Honor, we're just asking for the conditions that pose a challenge to him to be suspended, the $300 fine, and the courses aren't free. So if he remains in custody for 3 or 4 more months, and I did email Mr. Rhodes about this yesterday, but you know.
From the dollar figure, we are talking about. There's a dollar, there's the stock looking class. And that's supposed to be times zero probation.
That's not.
When I talk to people, I talked to another lady that you not the only person I talked to. Just tell me what it is.
So, Mr. Ty, does he have challenges with housing?
He does, Your Honor.
Milk. I think great.
Any other challenges that the court needs to know about?
No other challenges, Your Honor. He tells me that he can do community service. But the course isn't defined. Would be-
Okay. All right, so the obstruction, the fine is statutory. So I can suspend that fine.
Thank you.
As far as the position 35, the theft by shoplifting, instead of the anti-theft class, I will first have him do 20 hours of community service if he says he can do community service. And 36 would be the 30 hours of community service. I do believe that he would benefit from the ADET. So,
And he can do that, Your Honor.
okay, so 34, I would, again, let me just go over it. I would suspend the $300 fine, require that he do the ADET, have no illegal drugs. For position 35, instead of the anti-theft class, 20 hours of community service. I'd accept the recommendation of the state on position 36. I'll waive his fees while he's on probation, and when he completes the terms, I'll have it go non-reporting. Is that something he'd be interested in?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Anything further before I take the plea?
Nothing further from defense.
Okay. Mr. Long, it's my understanding that in case 26 CR 0000947Y, you wish to plead guilty to willful obstruction of law enforcement and possession and use of drug-related objects. Position 35, case 26 CR 0012008Y, you wish to plead guilty to theft by shoplifting. And in case 26 CR 0028889Y, you wish to plead guilty to theft by shoplifting. Is that correct?
Yes, indeed.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at the present time?
No, not at all.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Oh, yes, I am.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right?
Yes, indeed.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I will accept the plea, Mr. Long, and the court sentence is what was previously articulated. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you very much.
I did 43, 44, Mr. Rhodes.
You might-
I hear you.
What are we doing with Mr. Rhodes this morning?
Your Honor, this will be a non-negotiated plea.
And what's not negotiated about it?
The time, Your Honor, there are 2 criminal trespass cases, so I would like it to be 30 days rather than the 60 that the state is requesting.
How long has he been in custody at present?
15 days.
And Ms. Stallworth, may I have his history?
Yes, Your Honor. One moment. He has 17 cycles total. There is an FTA out in Fulton County in 2025. One moment. There's a 2016 that he's possibly still on probation for out of Clayton County for aggravated assault. I'm not sure if that's completed yet. There's a 2016 conviction out of Clayton County for battery, family violence, first offense. And then, there's a 2015 NOLO out of Riverdale Municipal for driving while license suspended or revoked. Another FTA, in 08 out of the city of Atlanta. There's a 06 first offender out of Cobb County for forgery first degree. And a 08 theft by taking out of Fulton. Nothing further to report.
Okay, so I didn't hear any previous criminal trespasses, is that right, Ms. Stallworth?
No, Your Honor, not on the GCIC.
Okay,
I
yes,
did
Mr.
see, I saw one judge, from, I believe it was 2025. Let me double check. E 2025 Fulton County Police Department, from June 11th.
I'm not sure if he was convicted on that, but I'll have to check. I did see like it was an arrest, but I don't know if it was a conviction.
Let me see. It does appear to be a conviction that he was convicted June 26, 2025. And this was, yeah, it's the same address as here, Judge. 4120 Fulton Industrial Boulevard. He was sentenced on June 26, 2025, 12 months, served 32 days, credit for time served, and he received the balance suspended sentence there with a stay away from the same address that he is returned to here. The first time, I believe it was in violation of his probation for that 25 CR 003294E case. And with the second one, uh, with the second case here, the offense date from May 4th, 2026, he was in violation of the stay away from the position 43 criminal trespass case at the C calendar. So he continues to return to this location. This is a natural step up from the 32 days that he was required to serve with respect to the 25 CR case that I just mentioned. This is two cases where he's going, one being in violation of bond for the other. 60 days is more than reasonable, as is the 80 hours total community service and the stay away with a social worker visit for housing. So that's the state's recommendation. With respect to criminal trespass on position 43, 12 months, served 60 days, credit for time served, balance probated, 40 hours community service, stay away from the budgetel. 4120 Fulton Industrial Boulevard, along with a social worker visit for housing, and for position 44, which is functionally the same recommendation that would run concurrent with 26 CR 002552E, for a total of 80 hours community service, 60 days to serve, stay away, and social worker visit. State's offer is reasonable here, Judge.
Mr. Ty?
Your Honor, I would ask for the 30 days. In the affidavit for arrest, it is reflected that Mr. Rhodes told the officer that he was there to see his father. His father is 71 years old and has Alzheimer's, and Mr. Rhodes is the person who takes care of him. So
Which one are we talking about here?
and at the time, he was living at the Budgetel Inn, Mr. Rhodes's father.
It says here that he broke into suite 352, and was walking around the property without the owner's consent, and also remaining in 211 without the owner's consent. He's previously had been criminally trespassed from the property.
Okay, What is his housing situation, Mr. Ty?
He lives at 2700 Camp Creek Parkway, Your Honor. An apartment. Yes, he has an apartment there.
Okay. Well, if he didn't have that previous trespass from this Budgetel Inn, which is what I was concerned about, then I would agree with you, Mr. Ty, but he keeps going back to this Budgetel, and even if what you're telling me that he tells you is truthful, he knows that he's not supposed to be there, and he would have to seek a modification or something of that nature, not just violate and go back there.
Your Honor, I would ask that if you are inclined to do the 60 days, that we suspend the 80 hours of community service. So 60 days for criminal trespass is sufficient.
State objects.
Okay.
Sure.
Because he did 32 days last time, I'm going to accept the recommendation in regards to the time that he's going to have to serve. Given that they're both criminal trespasses, they're both at the Budgetel Inn, instead of 40 hours of community service for each charge, I'll have him do 20 hours of community service, which will total a total of 40 hours of community service. I will waive his fees while he's on probation, and as long as he's successful, I'll have it go non-reporting once he completes the community service. And I do want him to have a social worker visit for housing. That'll be the court sentence if he chooses to accept the plea.
Hmm.
14 additional days on the weekends. He's concerned for the welfare of his father. He has been in for 16 days now, and he's worried about the welfare of his father.
I understand. If I had some proof that his father was at that Budgetel Inn, but apparently the Budgetel Inn doesn't want him there.
He was with me, sir.
He was found occupying a vacant unit, Judge. And that was the May 4th. And then the May, let's see, the April 20th. Let's see. Yeah, he had been given previous trespasses, October 10th, the earliest of these, but clearly it was earlier than that with the prior conviction from that June 2025 case. And here he was found with, he was found with a glass pipe with a burn residue inside the bowl, shooters of vodka.
Okay.
There's nothing about the father here.
I've already articulated what my sentence would be. So either he can accept it or not.
He accepts, Your Honor.
Okay. But he does understand that he cannot go back to that Budgetel Inn.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Does he?
Oh, I don't
know if he does.
really say anything about my dad. Like my dad, like he literally, and I don't know where he. So what's going on with my dad? I can sue, right?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna bring up a hailstorm. Because like it's so much wrong. Yeah, I'm stupid.
Your Honor, we can move forward with the plea.
They're concerned about my father. I'm gonna be here today. I can't. I'm concerned. Literally concerned about my father. The time is no problem. I'm concerned about my father primarily. I know, I understand that, but what if something's wrong with my father and he has Alzheimer's? I mean, he can be anywhere. Anytime I don't know where he is, I haven't talked to him in 16 months. That's crazy. So something wrong with God, something happened. And it is, if I can't find my father, oh my God, what's the time? Come on. I just, you know, I'm taking the time. I'm pursuing life.
If you're taking it.
Yeah.
Can't.
Just let me know when you're ready, Mr.
Ready, Your
Ty.
Honor.
Okay,
Ready.
so, Mr. Rhodes, it's my understanding that in case 26 CR 0025552E, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass, and in case 26 CR 002906E, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass. Is that right? Say it again for me.
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
Don't
You've
even-
been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Primarily, yes.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges, and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right?
I sure do.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No force of coercion at all.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
No force of coercion at all.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Rhodes. I'll accept your plea with the sentence that's been previously articulated by the court. And just know, I'm sorry about your situation, Mr. Rhodes, but you cannot go back to that budget tail end. If you do, you're just going to end up right back where you are now. And the next time, you're going to get more time than you got this time, more than likely. So, you know, try to find some other way. If your father is there, try to find some other way, somebody else to help you. But if you go back there, they know who you are, and they're going to call the police, and you're going to be right back here. So I don't want to see that happen to you, sir.
My father's no longer there, but I don't know where he is.
Oh, okay. Well, if he's no longer there, then you don't have
He has
a reason.
Alzheimer's. I don't know where
Okay.
he is.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, sir. All right. Good luck to you, sir.
Let it be known on record that my father's
He's
he's
good.
no longer he's missing.
Come on, Frank.
Yeah.
47,
Those are good. Put that on record.
Joseph Sam.
No last one. I gotta put that on record. Dog, this is my last one. Okay. Put on some last one, like I said. 47, Mr. Sam. When my father started moving down, because you had him so bad. You did. You stop talking to me. I'm just saying. I don't say nothing. It's on record. Nothing. It's on record. My 47, Mr. Sam.
Okay, thank you. Is this a negotiated plea, Mr. Ty?
Well, Your Honor, it is a negotiated plea so far as it is a time of 30 days to serve. He served 15 days, although I did request.
I'm sorry, Mr. Ty. I just can't hear you because of the background noise.
They're remedying that. Judge.
Okay, all right. So give me a minute so that I can properly hear you. Okay, thank you, Mr. Ty. If you'll start at the beginning for me.
Yes, so it is to serve 30 days, which would be a time served offer as he served 15 days at this point, although I did send an email requesting that the Operation 21 law and decision-making course, which I know is $99, be removed or substituted with community service. There is an MHET, and there's no further contact with Evelyn Peace, although Mr. Sam does live at Piedmont Pad, and it is a program, like a program housing. So I would request that be no further violent contact, because she works in the lobby, and he tells me that he can't get to his housing without going by the lobby. So I would ask no violent contact with Evelyn Pease, substitutes community service for the law and decision-making, and the MHUT will remain. So those are the only changes.
Mr. Sirocco?
Can we get the history?
Yes, Ms. Stallworth?
Yes, Your Honor. He has 6 cycles from Texas. There's a 2015 conviction for assault public servant. There's a 2012 conviction for failing to stop and give information. Both those are out of Texas. One moment.
Okay, thank you.
And then there's a, oh, sorry, okay. There's
No,
another
no.
2012 conviction for theft of property.
Is he coming?
Say it again.
The property.
It's something in the world.
Theft of properties, that? was
Yes,
that-
sir. The
Okay,
property.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Mr. Rocco?
Yes, Judge. This incident was from May 4th of this year. I'm pulling up this. Officers have responded. They were dispatched to a terroristic bomb threat call. This was the Piedmont Pad residence, 171 Auburn Avenue. The individual, they were provided a description, and they detained him, and he was detained on site. And they spoke then with the victim, Miss Evelyn Peace. She was there on scene. She identified the defendant as the one in this incident. Multiple tenants reported that Mr. Sam was acting erratically, banging on the front entrance door and the elevator doors. He was irate and tumultuous in his behavior, and he went upstairs and later returned to the lobby, becoming upset again, making the threats of, "I will blow this SHIT up." There was fear and alarm caused among the residents there. And security camera footage corroborated the complaints of the multiple tenants, showing him irate and disorderly in the lobby. He was, another tenant, Yvette Rocker, explained that while riding the elevator down to the lobby, she encountered him and she heard him say, "I'll blow this MFer up." And other tenants that stated that he may have urinated on the elevator during the incident. So this was the rationale behind his arrest here, Judge. And we would have serious concerns about contact with Evelyn Peace. I understand he may have a need to be there, but we have a need to ensure the victim's safety. So that's why the recommendation was for no further contact and compliance with any restrictions from Piedmont Pad. Not stay away, but if he has been issued a trespass, was told he could not return there, we want him to comply with that. So the state's recommendation is 12 months served, 30 days, credit for time served, balance probated. We are seeking an Op 21 law and decision-making course. We believe that would be beneficial to him, as, of course, would the MHET. No further contact with Evelyn Peace, comply with any restrictions from Piedmont Pad, and we would ask for defense to stipulate the factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea.
Your Honor, can I add an open case? My apologies.
Yes,
please.
Ms. Stallworth.
25 SC 007856 for theft by taking and loitering and prowling.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, Mr. Todd, we don't even know if he can go back to that Piedmont Pad location at present. Could he possibly go to another pad location?
I'm not sure, Your Honor, but I think I mean, he tells me he still can return there, but of course, we don't know. If he can't return there, then, and he says that he can avoid the front desk, I guess, so. But I would still ask for the Operation 21 to be such. Your Honor, we can keep the Operation 21 and the MHET then, and so fine, it's a negotiated plea.
Okay. All right. So he's going to have to avoid Ms. Peace. Okay. So, all right. If nothing further, Mr. Sam, it's my understanding that in case 26 CR 002877A, you wish to plead guilty to terroristic threats and acts. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at the present time?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up that right?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated. Mr. Sam, I will waive the fees for you while you are on probation. I'm going to require that you be on probation, reporting probation for the entire 12 months, but I'll help you out with those fees, okay?
I appreciate it.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. Murphy, good morning. How are you today?
Good morning, Judge.
Do you need-
If the jail can call me on that case so I can chat with her for just a few minutes.
Okay. Do they have your number? Okay, so we'll have them get in touch with you. Thank
Thanks,
you,
Judge. And that's position 46, and then I'll be back. Thank you.
Okay.
Your Honor, for position 47, is the Operation 21 class going to be done, or are we going to do the community service?
He's gonna do it as negotiated.
Oh,
Okay.
Morning.
Thank you.
Yes.
Number 15, Smith.
Yeah, and I did it back then too. Yeah, I did. And I'll do it in, anything I'm doing to the judge on these days.
And this is position 50, Bryce Smith, as negotiated plea. Is that correct, Mr. Ty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, good morning, Mr. Smith. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Mr. Sirocco?
Yes, Your Honor, for the criminal trespass and damage to property, state's recommendation, 12 months served, 38 days, credit for time served, balance probated, 40 hours of community service, and a $300 fine, as well as stay away from the Chamblee MARTA station specifically. That's at 2420 Piedmont Road in Atlanta. And stay away from other MARTA premises and properties in accordance and compliance with any restrictions or bans that may be in place. We would ask that defense stipulate a factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea.
We stipulate, Your Honor, and I would request that the $300 fine be converted to community
For 6 years.
yeah, you got my message.
Okay, so it'll be a total of 70 hours of community service?
Yes.
Is that right, Mr. Ty?
Yes.
Okay. If nothing further, Mr. Smith, it's my understanding that in case 26 CR 002843C, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass and damage to property. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at the present time?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with
Two
her
counts.
representation?
Yes.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up that right?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty? I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Smith. I will convert the $300 fine to 30 additional hours of community service. I'll waive the first 2 months of probation fees to help you get on your feet. When you complete the terms of the probation, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. Good luck to you, sir.
Item 51, Mr. Bobby Williams.
Okay.
What are we doing with Mr. Williams?
Your Honor, this will be a negotiated plea.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Williams. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. You can place your hand down, sir. Mrs. Rocco?
Thank you. And just to confirm, this is Bobby Williams.
Yes, 51.
Thank you. The state's recommendation on the battery is 12 months, serve 120 days, credit for time served. No further contact with Alfonso Black, MHET, BHET. It appears we'd be asking for both here, and to stay in compliance with any prescribed medication or recommended treatment. Then if we could sound for Mr. Alfonso Black, when appropriate, Judge, and we would ask that defense stipulate the factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea.
Mr. Black is on the line and wishes to address the court. Now is your opportunity. Doesn't appear so. Mr. Ty?
Yes, Your Honor, I stipulate, and I don't think that we're agreeing to both an MHET and a BHET. We're just agreeing to the MHET. It's not both.
That's fine.
I don't even know Stevens.
Normally they give you an option and normally you all agree to the BHET. Is that different today?
Oh, all right, BHET. Your
I think
Honor.
that we saw in a previous recommendation, it was for MHET also. I think the MHET is certainly preferable to the state here. That's what we'd be recommending here.
Okay, well, it's fine, Mr. Ty. Given that the way that I normally see it, when it comes to me this way, you all are choose which one you want. I'm going to allow you to do that this time. You've chosen the BHET. Anything further?
Your Honor, I would ask for probation fees to be waived and probation be non-reporting upon completion of the BHET.
Okay.
There's a 2026 probation violation. There's several other, there's some history here. Yeah, we would object to non-reporting, or anything in anything less than what we've recommended here, Judge.
Okay. Mr. Williams, it's my understanding that in case 26 CR 002380E, you wish to plead guilty to battery. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at the present time?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with your counsel's representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up that right?
Yes.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Williams. I will waive the probation fees for you while you're on probation to help you get and stay on your feet. When you complete the terms of the probation, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. Good luck to you, sir.
There's number 53, Mr. Ricky Williams.
I have is that a waiver?
53, no, Your Honor, Ricky Williams, I don't have it. Ricky Williams, no, that's a reset.
Okay.
Not guilty. Not guilty.
Okay.
And same with 52, Jeremy Williams.
Okay.
So who do we have?
Thank you.
The interpreter on?
Have we requested an interpreter, Ms. Lewis?
Yeah.
Yes, we did. Let me follow up. I thought she'll be on the line by now.
Oh, okay.
And Mr. Number 3 is on the way here. Mr. Bay's on the way here, so.
And send the link to Lucia. No, she sent it to
And Your Honor, for position 28, Carnell Kelly, can that be reset to the next available 11 a.m. calendar?
Okay, say it again for me, Mr. Ty. I'm sorry. Which one?
Position 28, Carnell Kelly, can that case be reset to the next available 11 a.m. calendar?
Okay. Ms. Champion,
Next
do we know?
available will be 2 weeks, will be the 20, it'll be the 20, 8th.
I'm sorry, say it again for me.
It'll be the 28th of May for the next
Okay, so
C
28 is
council
reset for 5/28.
for the competency calendar, yes.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Also, our 11 o'clock calendar is on, Judge, for the DV bench calendar.
Okay. So, Mr. White, are you there with me?
I am Judge.
Position 3, Cedric Bell. You still need to speak with Mr. Bell?
Yes, Judge, he's en route as far as we know. He's over at the Marietta Annex and they had some communication issues, technical issues today.
Okay, all right. So he's on his way and we're waiting for the interpreter do you need to speak? Have you spoken with the client or?
I'll need to speak with both of them, Judge.
Okay,
She's on the motion, and she spoke with her attorney.
Right.
There's a public defender on the case, they're assigned to the case.
Right, it was on the board. Yeah, yeah. I don't.
Why did Michael do this motion calendar? Cause the lady is saying that. Odyssey. No, it's printed on a calendar. I need to know about this motion. What was the reason? Yes, cause she's saying she don't have an attorney, so is she gonna argue her case herself or what? Who gonna submit the motion? The order. Do you know what time that motion calendar is? She can go, do she need to just be sitting here or is she free to go? It's you shortly. Michael, this McClendon on the motion calendar. The lady calendar, she's not represented by, she says she doesn't have a public defender. I see Catrice Helen is on her case. So who's gonna argue the motion for her? She's pro se or? Okay, so if the judge grants the motion, she got all her stuff for the judge to sign, cause I mean. My Odyssey my Odyssey is not coming up, so I don't know what's going on. It's saying middle name Jen, I don't know what's going on with my Odyssey.
So are we ready, Mr. Murphy?
We are, Judge.
Okay, and this is position 46, Lindsay Ramirez.
That is correct, Judge.
And what are we doing with her this morning?
Judge, we're looking to, my client wants to enter a plea this morning. It's a negotiated plea. I just wanted to ask one issue about it when at the appropriate time.
Okay. Do we have someone in courtroom 2 that can unmute for me? Oh, thank you. Good morning, Ms. Ramirez. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the State All-Purpose Calendar. Good morning, ma'am. Can you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. You can place your hand down. Mr. Sirocco?
Yes, Your Honor. This is position 46, correct?
Yes.
State's recommendation on the theft by taking is 12 months served 28 days, credit for time served, with the balance probated, complete ADET. No further contact with Robert Stevenson. Stay away from 745 Fountainhead Lane. We would ask that defense stipulate a factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea. And if we could sound for Mr. Stevenson, Judge.
We do so stipulate.
Okay. Anything, well, if Robert Stevenson's on the line and wishes to address the court, now is your opportunity. Yes, anything further, Mr. Murphy?
Judge, we'd ask the court consider a NOLO plea. Judge, this happened back in August of 2020 during COVID. My client has no assets. She does not collect Social Security. Judge, she had a serious drug issue at that time. She has been clean for over 3 years. Again, she has no assets. I'd ask the case to just terminate. I'm familiar with the cost of an AD&T evaluation, which I don't think is necessary. That's about $200. She does not have $200. I'd like the court to consider closing out the case. She has not been back there. This was like a porch pirate allegation. She wants to put it past her, but again, she will never be back there. She has not been back there since the alleged incident.
Mr. Murphy, you said 3 years she's been sober?
Yes, yes.
All right. We'd be fine with removing the ADT. Balance suspended, Judge.
Okay, and what about the NOLO?
Was there a NOLO request?
Yes, and she says she's never tendered one before.
Just let me check really quick.
Okay.
Judge, as in a housekeeping matter, my client has authorized me to sign an initial on the plea paperwork.
Thank you, Mr. Murphy.
Yeah, NOLO is fine with the state.
Thank you.
Okay, if nothing further, Ramirez, it's my understanding that in case 20 CR 004493D, you wish to plead NOLO to theft by taking. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at the present time?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with your counsel's representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading NOLO to it, you're giving up that right?
I understand, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead NOLO?
No, sir.
I'll accept the NOLO plea. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Judge,
Yes,
Judge, as a housekeeping matter, again, I'm sorry. She had been in the medical pod, but she understands everything, and she was not under any medications that would affect her ability to understanding the proceedings.
okay, I appreciate that.
Thank you, Judge. That's all.
All right, you have a good day. Thank you, Mr. Murphy.
Thank you.
Okay, anyone else from the 9 o'clock calendar that we can take right now?
No, Judge, yeah, we're waiting on it, sir.
Okay,
Position 3, Judge, Mr. Bell did show up. That's going to be a waiver though, so.
okay. So position 3 is a waiver. Still waiting on the interpreter. Can I get you all to speak with the 11 o'clock DV bench warrant matters? We have an Alfred Ingram and a Ronnie Parker. I see Mr. Ingram on the line. I don't see Mr. Parker. Mr. Ingram, can you come on camera for me, please, sir?
Okay.
Yes.
Hello, how are you doing today, Judge?
I'm doing well, Mr. Ingram. I'm going to have you speak with Mr. White here, who's a public defender, to speak about this bench warrant. So if you can call, or Mr. White, how would you like to do it? Would you want to call him or have him call you?
It's easier for him to call me at 404.
Just one moment.
No worries.
If someone would be so kind as to, I'm sure it's somewhere, for whatever reason I can't find it, the DV bench warrant calendar.
I'll send it to you, sir.
Thank you, Ms. Lewis.
And can you send it to Miss Atai as well, please?
I can do that too.
Okay, I'm ready. 404
Yeah, 612
612
2392.
2392. What's a good time to call?
Right now.
Oh, okay, I'll dial it right now.
Okay.
Do this.
And what
For the motion, because for some reason my Odyssey is not coming up.
Okay. And Mr. Sirocco, I'm not sure if you are aware that there's a motion calendar for 11 o'clock for, and I have the young lady here in court with me. It's a motion to waive the interlock fees or waive the interlock. I'm not sure if it's waive interlock or waive interlock fee. Were you aware of that?
I'm seeing it now, Judge.
Okay.
Let me check that out.
So you can look into that for me. I'd appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Judge, we're ready with Mr. Ingram whenever you are.
Okay. So, Mr. Sirocco, I take it that Mr. Ingram missed the court date.
Yes, Judge, appears he failed to appear for arraignments March 31st before Judge Morrison. I do see a return to sender notice on file. The address being 4503 Sparrow Circle in Union City and 30291. And it's 40 in the DV reset notification here. Notice the address here is 4503 Sparrow Circle in College Park. So yeah, that's the information I have, Your Honor.
Mr. White.
And Judge, we're not sure how the mix-up in addresses happened. The address on his ID when he was arrested is the correct address that the notice should have gone to, but for some reason went to that other address. It's the first time he's missed court. We just asked that you set aside a bench warrant. I actually like to have a note that it wasn't his fault that he missed court, you know, so that if something happens the next time. But again, he corrected the address. He shouldn't have had to correct the address because they were given the correct address at the beginning. He's been at the same address for 3 years.
So we have the proper address with the court at the present time?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Do we need to confirm that with Ms. Lewis to
Yes,
make
we
sure?
do. Yes, we do, because it's not coming up as a valid address on my end.
Okay, well.
All right, let's do that. What's your address, Mr. Ingram?
My address is 4503 Sparrow Circle, and it's College Park, Georgia, 30349.
Is there a unit number or anything to this?
No, ma'am.
Okay, what's the proper spelling of your street? Because maybe that's the issue.
Okay, it's SPARROW Circle, CIRCLE. And sometimes the mistake is that our police system is Union City, but our city is College Park.
But it's 4503.
4503
Okay.
Sparrow Circle, College Park, Georgia, 30349.
Okay, we have that correct?
Not coming up as College
No,
Park. That's
I'm
the whole
looking
thing.
for it too.
What's going on? It's not validating in the system. But if you say that, I don't know what's going on, because that's the
Yeah,
I
but
put it in
I
there.
mean, if the zip code, that should handle any issues.
So on my license, you know that for
No,
the,
no.
oh, sorry.
Yeah. But I'm sorry, go ahead. What were we gonna say, Mr. Ingram?
No, I'm just gonna have to override it, because it's showing invalid in the system, but I'm just gonna have to override it to make sure.
I'm not seeing it on Google or Apple Maps.
That's what I'm saying. I don't see it either. It's not coming up. Is this a new subdivision? or
It's not,
something?
it's about 3.5 years old, and maybe it's after the zip code, they do have that hash in 4 digits. I don't know.
Okay, what is that hash for digit that it is?
Okay, so the entire zip code is 30349-1639.
Okay.
And that's on our license.
That's on the literal address, but that's the best I can do. Just have to check in. Also check your email. They do send notifications out by email. I'm gonna make sure I click on a notification for you can be electronically notified also of your next court date if you do not get your notice in the mail. So all you keep up with your email address. Now you have two email address. One that I have has a Gmail, and another one form you put a Yahoo. So which one do you want, sir?
You can go with Yahoo because that's the one I'm on today, and I'll make sure I stay on top of that one.
Okay, so I need to change the Gmail one then, huh? Okay.
Yeah, do that.
What I do see is an address 4503 Sparrow Circle, and it says Atlanta, GA. Just Atlanta, GA 30349. Would that get to you?
Yeah, yes, it does,
It's
but
issued.
I wouldn't take the chance. I always put College Park, but putting Atlanta will, putting Union City will not.
I think the College Park may not be registering here.
Yeah, it's just like that. I'm only reason why I know because I live in that kind of area too, and I can use College Park or Atlanta, and I do have Atlanta on mine, and it does come through with the 30349 with the extra dash on the end, so you should get it from there. But I'm updating your information now on the system, and I'm also updating your email address. So just look out for a notification for your email.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so we'll set this one aside, Mr. Ingram. Mr. White will prepare that for the court and get it to us. Again, just make sure that you stay in touch with the court if you move or anything of that nature, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, you have a good day, sir. You're free to go.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Good morning, Ms. Lucia. Thank you for joining us this morning. I'm going to place, good morning. I'm going to place you into a breakout room with courtroom 2 here. I'll go ahead and swear you in. Well, do you swear or affirm that you will translate from English to Spanish or Spanish to English to the best of your ability?
I do.
Okay, thank you. Let's see, Ms. Lewis, if we can place courtroom 2 and Madam Interpreter into a breakout room, please.
I can do that.
Thank you.
And Judge, I try to reach out to the other individual that's on the calendar for the DV bench warrant. But the circumstance underneath that, there is not really an active warrant on that case at this time. That division has not issued out a warrant. He did fail to appear, but there is no active warrant on the system from that division at this time.
You're talking
Okay.
Ronnie Parker?
Yeah. There's no active warrant, and plus his notice was returned. This was one of the cases that were transferred to another division that started off with another division. So there may have been some confusion when they did that, but that division has not issued out a warrant on there. So there's really nothing. If he does come on, there's nothing really to withdraw because they haven't even issued out a warrant.
Okay. And while we're waiting, Mr. Sirocco, have you had an opportunity to look at, I know you've been busy this morning, at this interlock fee issue?
Briefly, Judge.
Go ahead and look at that and just let me know what you think.
I don't think state would have an objection to lifting based on at least what I'm seeing here. But if we could, I want to make sure we can confirm that she's completed everything otherwise.
Ms. McClendon, good morning. Can you come on up, ma'am? Wow. Do we have these things working? Or if she goes over here?
Let me call Miss Lewis and see if she can bring them in for.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm gonna try to bring them in April. If you
Okay.
do you have a way you could just turn your camera to show outside? of the courtroom? I mean, reverse it?
No, cause my camera is in the thing and I can't.
Yeah, you can reverse it and it will show from the outside instead of at you. If you go to the camera setting, it will
But
show.
it's gonna
reverse.
show, it's not gonna
Her.
show at the podium,
Well,
it's gonna show in front of
She can
me.
come stand in front of you.
Yeah.
If you can make that work, it's fine with me.
See. Come
Scooch
on.
over. Okay, we just want everybody you can't see because we don't have these up, but everyone can see you. You're fine there. Good morning again, Ms. McClendon. If you raise your right hand for me, do you swear from the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Okay, you can place your hand down. It's my understanding that Mr. Sirocco, who is the solicitor in this matter, is looking into it. You have a request to that has to do with its interlock fee. Okay, Mr. Sirocco, do you have some questions?
Yes, you said you completed all the requirements by the court. You've completed all the conditions of probation in these two cases. Is that correct? Right. And you currently don't own or possess a vehicle? You travel for work, correct? I'm sorry, I can't hear. Is there any way we can
Yeah,
unmute
can
that?
you just,
If, no, let me,
Okay, yes.
okay, scooch over a little bit. Okay.
I ride public transportation.
You ride public transportation?
Yes.
All right. And you don't have the money to purchase a vehicle at the time?
No, sir.
And I believe I did see it. There's an affidavit with respect to financial hardship.
Yes.
And where do you work, ma'am?
I work at the airport.
At the airport, Hartsfield
Yes.
Jackson?
Yes.
Okay. And what do you do there at the airport?
I work at Shake Shack.
Shake Shack?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And do you have any future plans to purchase a vehicle, or is your current plan to just continue to take Marta to the airport there for work?
Well, as for right now, I'm having hard times making it to work because of Marta. I've lost a couple of jobs because the Marta is not reliable transportation out that way. And they just changed everything up in like April, so there's no bus that even comes that way now.
So you take a bus to get to the train?
Uber, yeah, and they've started the Marta Reach. So the Marta Reach takes me to the closest bus stop.
Gotcha. All right. Well, Your Honor, I have no objection to the motion to lift the interlock device here.
Okay.
Waiver.
I've been presented with an order granting the interlock waiver, which I have signed, okay? All right, good luck to you, ma'am.
Good
Thank
luck.
you, Mr. Sirocco.
Can I get will I get a copy?
you can have a seat.
Good morning, Judge Morrow. Good morning, Attorney Sirocco. Do either one of you all have that case number? Just for my record,
Yes.
Just now for those two?
for that
It's-
motion.
Yeah, it's two case numbers, right, Judge?
Okay.
It is.
Okay.
I have it here. I can give it. First case is 20 CR 002656F. And the second case number is 22 CR 004660F. Thank you, Ms. Mann.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be in recess until courtroom 2 comes back.
Ms. Champion, on that order that you just gave the young lady to, is there a seal on there? You got your seal?
Yes, it is.
Okay, yes, you did, Mike. Mr. Jordan was just asking.
Yeah, it's in my bucket.
And are the monitors on now in the room?
Nope.
Are they turned on? Cause I got them on, but they're not showing.
You're just saying update complete. I don't know.
That's why I told Michael that something's wrong with them. They just keep saying updated. Mhm. Okay. Thank you.
Mhm. Do he have a case? What? He never got his whole so he can't return. What's your name, sir? I'm sorry.
Ronnie Parker.
BB case.
Is it Ronnie Parker?
Okay.
Okay.
My pretrial officer did send me a court date to come to court, but I was given this before that, but they never said it to me. 48 hours of what, I mean, I just came in.
So it's my understanding that there is no active warrant for you, but let me check with the solicitor when I get him back on the line and a public defender as well. So I'll be with you.
State's here, Judge. I don't see a Rule 9 sign for him. Just a reset and a return to sender notice.
What court did he miss, Mr. Sirocco?
There was only one prior court date that he would have been able to miss. That would have been plea and arraignments before Judge Smith on May 8th, 2026.
That's correct, Judge. For Mr. Parker, apparently this was a case that they reassigned to that division back on April the 26th of 2026 when they was doing the reassignments for the new judges. And I know the previous judge had like a court notice that was already sent out for that court. So that case, that court was canceled, of course. And then this division, like I said, I don't know how Judge Smith is handling his FTAs, but right now they have not physically, and it's been a minute. It's 5/8 when he missed it. The warrants has not been issued into the system, and his notice was returned.
Okay. So is there anything that we need to do on this end? Or
There's nothing we can do on this end at this point. I mean, if he comes in, it's up to the court. If the court wants, if he comes back, if he comes on, I did send a notice out to him to verify if he was coming on the Zoom link with the email that I
no,
had.
he's in court with me, Miss Lewis.
Oh, he's in court with you. Oh, yeah, you can either do the hearing and have the FTA set aside and just be a regular. Only thing about it just won't be an actual warrant set aside, but you can still do the hearing if you choose to do so.
I do want to make one thing clear. I do see on the in the reset notification here, the address is the same as the one from the return to sender notice. So that's the one that didn't reach him. And if it's the same address, I don't want us to find ourselves here again with the same situation. So we may need to resolve that just out of his interest.
There's a possibility. Let me check and see. This looks like it could be apartment number. That's why I need to verify.
Okay, I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send him upstairs if that's okay, Miss Lewis, so that you all can work this out. I don't think there's anything that I need to do today, or as far as setting anything aside, correct? Because there's nothing to set aside.
Correct, Judge.
That's correct. We just need to verify his address and send his case back to that division judge.
Okay, so come on up, sir.
Yeah, if you can come back.
Do
up
you,
in
do,
front of
do you want me to
camera.
send, do you want me to send him up to you, or do you want to just do
Yeah.
that here?
I just want to do it here if I can just get it over with, if you don't mind.
Okay,
I just need to verify if he has, is there an apartment number with this or not? Because I think that's probably the reason why he's missing it, because it's 1270 West Peachtree Street, Northwest. Is there an apartment number to this, sir?
11C.
What is an apartment number?
speaking to that microphone right there.
11C.
That's what we don't have.
Okay,
11C, as in cat, right?
Yes, that is correct.
And I'm looking on your reset notice. You're not indicating that on your reset notice, sir. The one that you came and filled out on May the 11th in our office, you didn't put that apartment number down. So you have to be mindful that you have to indicate 11C or unit apartment on your notice, or you will not get your notice.
okay, so go over the entire address with me, Ms. Lewis, just so I can verify
I
it.
have, according to what he just said, his address is supposed to be 1270 West Peachtree Street, Northwest, apartment 11C, Atlanta, Georgia 30309. Is that correct, Mr. Parker?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, just be mindful to put that unit number on.
Okay, so, okay. You'll get notification of your next hearing date, sir. There's nothing for me to set aside since they did not issue a warrant. Just make sure that if you do move, that you let the court know first, and that you keep in touch with the court if, from month to month, to make sure that you don't miss a court date, okay? Any questions?
No questions.
All right, have a good rest of your day. Okay, let's see. Mr. White.
Yes, Judge. Position 14 is going to be a waiver.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Garcia Enrique. Your case will be returned to the division judge, and you'll get notification of your next hearing date.
Buenos días, señor García Enrique. Su caso va a ser devuelto con el juez de la división y va a recibir usted un citatorio para que regrese a corte.
Good luck to you, sir.
Buena suerte, señor.
Okay. Thank you, Madam Interpreter. We appreciate you jumping on with us this morning. Always good to see you.
You're welcome, Your Honor. Good to see you as well. Have a good day.
Thank you. Is Mr. Ty, is she still there?
No, she left. I'm just kidding.
I'm just wondering about position 6, Burston.
Position 6, she does have a bond on that case, and she has a $25,000 bond on a Superior Court case. I did not get an updated offer from Mr. Sirocco. The offer was incomplete. I would say it did not have restitution, a set restitution amount, and I did not get an update on that. So I was waiting for that to speak with her. So I would say reset to the next available calendar.
Okay. Next week's calendar?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll reset position 6 to 5/26. Thank you. All right. And I think that takes care of everyone on the 9 o'clock calendar. So, Ms. Champion, whenever you're ready.
Position number 1 and 2 is going to be reset to the SAP June 2nd. Position number 3 is reset further notice jail jury. Position 4 and 5 is reset further notice defendant release. Position number 6 is going to be reset to the SAP 5/26. Position number 7 was a plea. Position number 8 was a null pros. Position number 9 is reset further notice jail jury. Position number 10 was a plea. Position number 11 and 12 is reset further notice defendant release. Position number 13 was a plea. Position number 14 is reset further notice jail jury. Position number 15 and 16 were pleas. Position number 17 was a plea. Position number 18 was a null pros. Position 19, 20, 21 was reset further notice jail jury. Position number 22 and 23 will be reset to the SAP 526. Position 24 is reset to the SAP 526. Position 25 was a plea. Position 26 is reset further notice defendant release. Position 27 is reset to the SAP competency on 528. Position 28 is also reset to the SAP competency on 528. Position 29 was a plea. 30 was a plea. Position 31, 32 are reset further notice. Position 33 is also reset further notice with an amended bond. Position number 4 was a plea. 5 was a plea. I'm sorry, 35 was a plea. 36 was a plea. 37 is reset further notice jail jury. 38 is reset further notice jail jury. 39 is going to be reset to the SAP 6-9. Attorney Maureen McLeod has a leave of absence file. That's also the announcement for number 40. Position 41, defendant was released, reset further notice. Position 42, reset further notice, defendant release. Position 43 and 44 was pleas. Position 45 is reset further notice jail jury. Position 46 was a no-low plea. Position 47 was a plea. Position 48 is reset to the SAP 6-9, Maureen McLeod, the attorney. Also, position 49, same announcement. Position 50 was a plea. Position 51 was a plea. Position 52 and 53 reset further notice jail jury. And position 54 is going to be reset to the SAP June 2nd. Attorney Clarence Johnson has a leave of absence file. Any questions?
I do. For that amended bond where we went back on pretrial, what was that level? I'm trying to find a position. I think it was Keys was the last name.
Yeah, Keys, it was.
Level what? I'm sorry.
But I don't, I mean, that's what I put. I did not, I didn't see a level on the original bond order that you sent.
Yes, it was level 1.
Okay, thank you.
And I got one, to verify, are the only null process, that I owe the court today, it's Brandon, it's on Brandon Green, one of his, that FTA, the Clayot, FTA, and that's all I have. Is there anything else I'm missing?
I think that's it, but if you're missing anything, I'll email you, Mr. Sirocco.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
All right, anything further today? If not, you'll have a good rest of your day and a good week. I'll see you next time.
Judge.
Thank you.
I got a question, April, did those cameras come in yet?
No, Michael is
I was just checking to see if those cameras came in. Michael's been working on them. He's still in the courtroom?